is a town with a long and somewhat forgotten history that has gone by many names. Today it is known as Eve's Hollow, named so after the woman who helped guide the town to prosperity, and the hollowed-out mines that exist far beneath the ground. What started as a small hamlet has grown into a thriving trade hub, drawing in merchants from all over. Here we find people of all races and backgrounds working side by side to help grow each other's businesses. It is by no means a perfect place, but it has grown much in the past few generations. Like any other town, Eve's Hollow has had its share of monsters and haunting. You can still see signs of its storied past and the defenses still left in place, from hideaways dotted throughout the streets to sigils carved into doorframes of most buildings. The past few years have been mostly peaceful, though there's still some crime and so forth as in any big city, or big town. Adventurers often come to this city to find work helping escort merchants, clearing out mines, or dealing with any of these strange beasts that sometimes prowl the surrounding farmlands. It's a good place to trade what you have for whatever it is you need, and this is where we find our adventurers after you helped return a small child to her home, got word to her parents that you found her and that she was safe, and then realized that she is being called. So after confirming with her parents that they are okay with her doing that, you have agreed to help her find whatever it is she's being pulled to. Do y'all remember if we left off like the morning as you were getting ready to leave, or like after you?
I think I was a horse.
Yes, you were a little goop horse, and she is awkwardly riding on the barrel and just having the time of her life.
Sounds about right.
Because I'm not gonna make you roll, that's just too cute. So, as she's guiding you all through this town, are you talking about anything, looking around? What are y'all doing? Aside from being a goop horse.
I feel like Korrin would probably be just pointing out the different plants that we see going by, and like, oh, this one's really great for these sort of tinctures. These ones taste awful. These ones you certainly want the roots, but not the stems, and just giving her a little botany lesson.
These ones, if you're going to eat them, make sure you don't have anywhere to be the next day.
Oh no.
It's a great time, but the morning after, phew.
I'm looking for anything that has similar architecture to either the temples we've seen before, in case that's where she's being drawn.
Roll me a 20.
Oh god.
Yes.
I did not get my dice out.
That's what we're looking for.
I am not currently playing one, so you can use my name.
12.
As you're looking around, you spot some things, but they look like newer construction, so it might be more of an architect was inspired by seeing a building built by whoever built the Springhelm Temple and the monastery, but none of these fit, like, from what you can tell, the time period. Also, she is not guiding you towards any of those. I picture she just, like, has her hands on the rim of the barrel and is just, like, tugging, like, you tug on the reins to direct Punk Bubbles where to go. Punk Bubbles, are you, like, following along with that, or?
I don't see why not.
Keep in mind, she's, like, 6. She's just, like...
I'm 1. So...
Just a child leading a child.
Yeah.
I also feel like, as she's leading you, she's just, like, acting like a tour guide, but she's a 6-year-old, just like, oh, and that's where my friend lives. She's really into this. Oh, and that's where, like, I think there's, like, some cat people that live there. And, oh, there's one time my friends and I were playing, and we broke that window, but, no one really actually remembers who's the one that threw it, so I just pretended someone else did it. Ooh, they have like really pretty ribbons. As you pass through this marketplace, you're getting some strange looks, particularly because
Strange looks? Why would we be getting any strange looks? I don't understand. This is a perfectly normal occurrence.
yes, a halfling and a cat person flanking a goop horse with a small child on top of it.
Yeah, that's just like that's just a Tuesday.
What's weird about that?
For y'all, maybe. Yeah, she just keeps leading you. You pass through a marketplace, and she's like, "Oh, y'all are adventurers, right? Do you need anything, or because like we can stop and do some shopping, and then we can because it's gonna be a minute before we get where we're going."
Oh, and where is that?
That way. Just points in a direction.
That way. Love that way. Good way.
So we can either do a shopping scene, or if we want to hand wave and say you buy supplies, and maybe Philomena gets to buy some more clothes than just the lost and found stuff from the monastery. Because you didn't exactly have a lot with you when you were yeeted into the river.
A spare set of clothes might be nice for you.
Okay.
So y'all do a quick sort of run through the marketplace, buy some supplies, clothes, stuff that'll help while you're on the road for however much longer it's going to take y'all to get to Haven's Reach. Seeing as none of y'all have been there, you're not entirely sure. You just know the general direction of where you think you're going next.
Punk Bubbles doesn't really understand commerce or currency and just sees people giving things to get things. I'm just gonna as the horse, put some rocks on a counter and then break off a chunk of the leg of a stall, and that's mine now.
Roll me a 20.
1.
Oh!
Catastrophe.
Oh boy. So as you do this, the person is running that stall immediately starts shouting, "Hey, what are you doing?" as the table collapses and stuff starts falling off into the barrel. I'm gonna roll a 20 to see if Emma's okay.
Oh no!
Because she was on top of the barrel. Oh yeah, she's fine. She just hops right off as the barrel gets slammed and buried in stuff.
Oh.
I picture might be more of a eh.
Did we divide and conquer, or are we watching this occur?
I don't know if y'all had
Emily?
to. It was a catastrophe, so I don't think the two of you had time to react.
Korrin's just standing there, staring wide-eyed, and then slow facepalm.
Note for the future: Punk Bubbles does not go on shopping trips.
I'm sure they can learn.
Am I stuck under all this stuff?
You are, but Emma is just very quickly sets to and burying you. Well, it's not nice to take stuff. You always have to ask first, and gotta be careful, especially when you're messing with something taller than you. Because there was one time I was trying to get something off the dresser, and the dresser fell off on top of me, and I was fine, but it was really scary. And she's just yammering and digging Punk Bubbles out from beneath the pile of stuff. Philomena, roll me a 20.
14?
You kind of just look around to see, does anyone else notice, or their guards coming and we accidentally gotten in trouble. It's mostly right now the stall owner that seems to be actually upset. And there are people watching. You see, far off on the other side of the marketplace, looking in your general direction, this figure, you feel unsettled. As Emma finishes digging Punk Bubbles out from beneath the pile of cloth. I've decided it was a clothing merchant, so you're just buried in fabric.
Korrin goes over and starts folding it all back up to put on some sort of just like drape over the broken table.
I don't have an ability that says I can do this. I'm just gonna try and like glue the leg back on with the slime.
Roll a 20 to see if you can work as glue.
18? I forget what that means in the system.
That's success! So you just... How do you do this? What does it look like? As you essentially heal this table leg.
So it's a clothing stall. So imagine when I'm dug out, I'm like wearing like a bonnet or something, and I shake that off. And I look at the stall owner, unblinking because I don't have eyelids. And I change colors. No one knows what that means. I apologetically change colors. And I just kind of reach out an arm and just kind of like stick a hand on the broken part of the leg, lose the hand, and kind of just jam it back on.
You see it actually like forms almost like a epoxy or resin and like sticks the leg together.
Well, that's handy. Bubbles, did you know you could do that?
Because that was their hand.
Yeah, I realized that after I'd already said it.
I'll say like the owner has been lecturing you about, you got my stuff dirty, you need to be more responsible. Seems some of that anger is a little bit tempered by the sheer what the hell is that reaction to the punk bubbles.
I do take my rocks back, though.
Sure.
Just,
Very
just
nice.
get
the
out,
leg,
go
you can
away,
have the
go
rocks
away,
back.
get out.
Sorry. They're new at this whole thing. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Also, that Philomena, when you glance back at that figure, they're still there. Like, people are starting to go back about their business, but they seem to be somewhat more interested in you, but they're still far away.
Can I make out any details?
Give me another 20, see what you're able to suss out.
16. Why does it keep going up in increments of 2?
Don't question it.
I don't know, but it's doing pretty well.
Let it keep going.
So as you glance, you notice a couple of things. People are mostly seem to be avoiding this figure, but it looks like they were talking to somebody. And you can't see any facial features really. They're hooded, they're keeping their identity concealed, but you see a glimpse of a symbol and you're not 100% sure, but it looks kind of similar to the one you saw the warlord wearing.
Shit.
I will point out, this does not look like him. It's not the warlord, but someone connected to him.
We gotta go. We gotta go. Go. Come on, let's go. We gotta go.
Well, all right. Is everything okay?
No, we have to go now.
Come on, we're almost there. It's this way. As Emma, this time, Punk Bubbles, do you have like a hand out right now?
Always, I assume.
She just grabs your hand and starts walking. And I kind of picture the hand just stretches.
Yeah, sure. And I choose to follow before it stretches too far. However far that is, I don't know.
Turns back, sees that the arm is now twice the length it used to be. Come on, it's this way.
Yeah, I follow.
This time she like cuts through some alleys because she picks up on the fact that you might have attracted a little bit of negative attention. She doesn't fully pick up on why Philomena's freaked out, but she's like, okay, the adults say we have to hurry, we have to go, so I'm gonna take a shortcut to the that way thing. And after a few minutes, you find it's this older building. She's just like, oh, I didn't know this is this way that we were going, but y'all need to go in there and then you need to go down. It's an old mine entrance.
You're coming with us.
I don't think that would be a good idea. I think you need to go down and you'll find the whatever down there. But I think I need to stay up here.
If you're sure.
I could just go over there. There's like a little bookstore, like literally 5 feet away.
Tally-ho.
Okay, so I'm gonna face Emma, and I'm going to... Is the path that we're on dirt or stone or...
I mean, since this is a main part of town, it is some sort of paved. And there's a lot of people traveling around this area.
Do I have paper or something that could be used to write on?
I'll say you could have gotten some. You got some as part of your supplies while you were shopping before Punk Bubbles did the thing.
So I'm going to do my best to draw the sigil that I saw the warlord and whoever that hooded person was. And I'm going to give it to Emma. I'm going to say, if you see anyone with this on them, run and hide.
Okay. There's no questions or protests. Kids are pretty perceptive, so she's like, okay, I'll be in there, because there's usually, like, a lot of kids in there, so I'm just gonna go be in there.
Okay.
And I promise I won't go anywhere else.
Good.
Punk Bubbles gives her a knife.
Like, big knife, small knife, first knife you found in the bag.
Just first time I found the bag. Like, you see him reach into the barrel, pulls out just a knife.
Is it sheathed?
I got a 13, so whatever that means.
Yes.
Cool.
There's a sheath with it.
It's like, be very careful with that. Those are dangerous. I'm sure you know.
Look, knife!
Yes, it is a knife. Don't take it out unless you absolutely have to. Sharp end away from you. Only stab at really evil people.
Okay. As she just, like, there's like a little belt loop, and she just tucks the sheath through the belt loop and just skips off to the bookstore.
It's a butterfly knife, and she starts doing tricks.
Okay.
Giving sharp objects to children.
Yeah. I would like to check and see if we've been followed.
Give me a 20, and
19.
yeah. You look around, you see no signs of the figure, and also with the kind of roundabout back alleyway that Emma took y'all to get here, you doubt that you would have been followed. There's also probably a couple of crowds you passed through.
Okay.
When you said crowds, I first heard crabs and was very confused.
There aren't crab people this far inland, don't worry.
Okay.
So you're saying there are crab people?
Why not? We have a sentient slime that has healing abilities and can be used as glue.
Let's go, let's go. I don't want them to show up again and see what we're doing. Let's go.
So you head into this small, kind of, well, it's not super decrepit looking, but it looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Like, it's maintained just in case people need to go down there, but, as Emma probably explained somewhere in her very meandering tour of Eve's Hollow, this used to be a mining town. It was abandoned for a while, and then people came back. And it's not really good for mining anymore, but since it ended up being near other settlements that were popping up, it became sort of a trade hub. So, yes, they don't use that elevator a lot anymore, but they try and keep it in at least somewhat decent working order just in case. Because sometimes people go get lost down there, and that's kind of a central area. A good place to go.
Who would possibly get lost in in the caverns and abandoned mines and such? No, what? We would never. And certainly not twice.
Never, especially not when there's a history of monsters being down there.
All right, so we agree. Punk Bubbles, I love you. You're not in charge of directions this time.
Oh.
Well, we maybe give you a shot, but I will second guess and question every direction you tell us to take.
Okay.
So, I'm assuming you're saying this after you've entered the building and you see it's
That we're going down? Oh, yeah.
elevator platform. It looks kind of rusty, but it still looks solid. It's old, but they've kept it in mostly working order. It's a big platform, more than enough room for the three of y'all to head down. Who's gonna see if they can figure out how to use this mining elevator? I feel like Philomena, you're the best choice. You grew up in a mining town.
Yeah.
This is probably a lot bigger than any of the elevators that would have been in Springhelm, since also you were doing more mining into a mountain.
Yeah.
Roll me a 20.
Okay. The most useless crit ever. I get it working perfectly. I even shake all the rust off of it.
Well, hey, that's pretty good. You're not gonna have any trouble on the way down. You are able to get it activated. It is almost the exact same design as the one back in Springhelm.
All aboard.
So everyone gets loaded up, you get it going. There are a couple of moments where like it starts to act up a little bit, but you know exactly what to do. You know exactly where to smack it to get it to stop doing that, and you know when to slow it down because it's going too fast. It's a long way down, but it's not an eventful way down, so what you'll do is you're just slowly going down into the darkness. And I'll say there's also a little light source as part of the elevator that you're able to get working, so you're not in total darkness.
After a brief, uncomfortable silence, Korrin is going to start pestering Philomena with questions about why we're suddenly in a hurry and what she's so afraid of. Do you want to explain why we are in such a rush? What that symbol was?
There was a hooded person staring at us in the marketplace when Punk Bubbles caused a commotion. I happened to spy the symbol that seems related to...
You don't have a name for him, he's just the warlord.
Mm-hmm.
Or that one asshole.
I'm trying to think of a creative insult.
Jimmy.
Jimmy. For my good friend that chucked me off a cliff. I did not want them following us. If this is a calling from the gods, and this is related to them, I don't want them finding it.
I see. Does this put us in further danger remaining here in Eve's Hollow, then? Do they have a way to communicate back to each other, do you know? You've traveled quite some distance.
Yeah, unconscious in a river.
Distance is distance. Putting distance between you and him, it doesn't matter how it happened.
I don't know.
You also tried to leave a sigil at the monastery, except for it backfired and drew something's attention. You were trying to protect it from the warlord. Instead, it's like you raised that. Hey, I'm here, come meet me, Belle.
Oops.
I don't know. I don't know what they're capable of. I don't know where they are, but I don't want to run into him again if I can at all help it. Eventually, I mean, probably, maybe, but
not right now. So what's Punk Bubbles doing? You just looking around, or you just kind of sitting there inside of your barrel?
It's eating rust.
Just vibing.
Just eating the rust.
You look over and you see Punk Bubbles is just kind of spread out their limbs, I'm assuming, and is just like slurping the rust off of the metal and actually leaving it pretty clean.
No, I feel like Punk Bubbles is currently like between the two of us. We just have this awkward little elevator ride down where we're having this serious conversation, and then they're just like slurping their limbs out everywhere.
That is pretty much what I imagine, yeah. Just standing in between you while you have your conversation, like, looks back and forth at you two, gets bored, and just...
I would ask if that's healthy, but I don't know that you can be killed. So,
May we never find out someday.
yeah.
Exposure to extreme heat is possibly the only thing, maybe, question mark, we don't know, we'll see.
Salt will do it.
We'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Exactly. Do we have any more awkward conversation before we get to the bottom? Looks like they just had an idea.
I'm just laughing because Punk Bubble is the weirdest shit I've ever come up with.
You should be so proud.
Punk Bubbles, they're amazing. We love them.
It's just the ultimate little goblin guy.
Little goopy man.
Little goopy guy.
He's a little goopy.
I started listening to a new show and someone just like, my character's an odd little duck goblin. Wait, non-duck goblin. I'm like, the duck goblin sounds so fun.
Give me a duck goblin. Yo.
Next time in Game Woven.
Duck goblins. Cannon.
No, that's Quacks. Quacks was a duck.
Quack was a duck goblin.
Okay, back to what we're doing. Any more awkward conversation before we get to the bottom of this pretty deep mine shaft?
No, I feel like after that was just left hanging, Korrin just slowly panned down to stare at Punk Bubbles eating the rust. Well,
We certainly have a companion, don't we?
pats him on the top of the barrel.
Cora, definitely not what you expected your life to turn into when you decided to go for a walk by the river that one day.
Nope. If I could have predicted this, why would I be here? I could be anywhere, making a fortune.
Yeah. But who would believe you about this particular situation of being in a mine shaft watching a goop eat rust while on a god quest?
With another who's been on a god quest.
Yeah.
Punk Bubbles, have you met God?
Two of you have been on your own god quest, and then you all three went on one together, kind of.
Internally, being asked if Punk Bubbles has met God. Aren't we all gods of our own worlds? Our own pantheon, if you think about it.
No.
Punk Bubbles met their creator, though.
But that whole time, you're still slurping rust.
Yeah.
Multitask. Beautiful.
So, the elevator reaches the bottom with a dull thud, and you find yourself with a very small light source that I will say you cannot remove from the elevator. And you just have this mine in front of you, and Emma said you'll find the thing that you're supposed to find once you get to the bottom. And you're able to see, I'll say the light in the elevator gives you at least like a couple feet more or less of dim light outside of the elevator. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you can see where some of like the branches and tunnels are, but you can't see a whole lot down here.
Yeah, my pupils just fully dilate.
Yeah. It's kind of cold down here. The air's still. Hear faint dripping far off down one of the tunnels, because what's a mine without a faint dripping of something?
Hello?
Safer.
Echoes.
Is it me you're looking for?
I guess roll me 20.
Everybody? Anybody?
Anyone who is beginning to investigate.
13.
1.
One.
Oh
can't see shit.
How did we get double catastrophes?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh boy. Oh
We
boy.
just trip over each other.
Uh-huh.
Basically.
Face plant into a stone wall.
Ouch.
Actually, so after you say hello, as two of you are looking around and Punk Bubbles is also looking around with his little goopy eyeballs that never blink, Korrin and Philomena, you feel hands grab the back of your collar and you get yanked back into the darkness. You made a mistake coming down here. You hear a voice saying in your head as you both get slammed into the wall far from the light. And you both take a point of harm. And Punk Bubbles, I'll say you turned around just in time to see this frail-looking woman, except for she doesn't look like she's entirely human. Looks like she hasn't seen the sun in days. Looks much stronger than she should be. Just comes up, grabs your friends by the collars of their shirts, basically like runs back and then throws them both into the wall.
So Punk Bubble starts to turn red, and let's see. I mean, there's no communications to be had here. This mean lady, the new friends I made. I'm gonna make a big sword. My arm turns into a sword.
Love that for you.
And I make sure to have chunks of rust floating in it.
Ooh, rusty sword. Ouch.
Tetanus.
Yes, that's it. You bleed and you get tetanus.
Tetanus time. Tetanus time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start running in with a big hand sword.
Roll 20. As you go to attack this creature, this woman that may once have been human, but isn't quite anymore.
2.
You go to swing and you're like, I got her. She doesn't know I'm here. And she just ducks gracefully, grabs the rim of the barrel, and throws it into the wall.
Uh-oh.
And you feel a crack.
It's fine. You can use yourself as glue. We know this now.
And I'll say, Punk Bubbles, you've also taken a point of harm.
Ow.
Also, by this point, being slammed into the wall left, but the both of you dazed. Because you got slammed a lot harder than Punk Bubbles did. Not by much, but you cracked your head against the wall.
Ow.
As you see this, like, frail woman dressed in rags before you, far stronger than she should be, but she's like, you have a thing called death sense, right?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I naturally sense whether any remnants of the dead or spirit creatures are nearby, but not their positions. You can notify me when it's triggered, and then I can spend AP for other things. Like, if I spend an AP, I can sense whether any sentient creatures have died nearby and how long ago they died, and their location, or I can extend my vision, allowing me to see spirit creatures.
You get the sense that there's been a lot of death in this place, but it's been very spread out. Like, very spread out, very sporadic, and you also get the sense that this woman who's standing before you is of the undead persuasion.
So I don't need to feel bad killing him.
That's what you get with the sense.
You do not belong in the land of the living.
If y'all want to roll a 20 to get more information on her, you are welcome to.
Sure. 17.
With that, as you're looking at her, with the way that she's acting, you can tell she's hungry.
feel like that's probably bad.
You can tell that she's hungry, but it feels like she's almost at war with herself. Like she's trying to not give in, but being hungry makes it a little harder. She probably didn't want to become what she has become, much less be stuck at the bottom of a mine shaft. This does not look like it's a place that she chose to be, just like somewhere where she was left. So as she's standing there, she's just like, what are you doing? Who sent you here?
A small child.
Not incorrect.
I was letting you monologue until I had a good chance to run in and stab her again.
It's been enough time for Punk Bubbles to have been able to collect themselves if you would like to attempt to stab with your goo sword hand.
Uh-huh.
Rusty goo sword hand. Don't forget that part. It's very important.
Yeah, the rust is important.
18.
Okay. Where are you stabbing her?
Oh, like the knee. I don't. I'm small.
Punk Bubble's motto is sometimes violence is the answer.
Uh-huh.
There's a reason Punk Bubbles is full of knives. So I'll say, Korrin, as you're gauging and gathering this information just from the way she's standing and the way seems hesitant, Punk Bubbles just runs up and sticks this goose sword hand through her knee, and she's like, ah! How much damage does that do?
2. Like, it's a normal weapon.
She goes to backhand you, but you can tell by the gesture she's used to fighting taller opponents because it just misses. What are you?
What an excellent question.
Punk Bubbles.
So what do the rest of you do? She is now distracted.
I feel like as soon as she's distracted with Punk Bubbles, who is lower, Korrin is just gonna fire a thorn at her. Because that's a thing that I can do.
Is there a roll for that, or is that just a thing that happens?
It's a roll, and I rolled a 16.
Okay.
It's a poisonous thorn that hits for 2 damage.
So you fire thorn, and I'll say it catches her in the shoulder, and she staggers back. She's looking pretty rough, and I'll say she attacks you because you look like you might actually have blood in you as opposed to the weird thing in the barrel.
I've got fleshy bits, even if they are a little furry.
So I finally figured out my power word for Fiery Avenger.
Love that. I'm assuming we'll see that in a second, but right now, she got an 11, so she rushes forward, and she bites you, probably like, imagine you put your hand out to shoot the thorn.
Yep, it comes from the palm. Right from the main toe beam.
So she staggers back after you catch her in the shoulder, and then she rushes forward, grabs your wrist, and then bites into your arm for 2 points of harm.
Ah.
You can feel she's draining something from you. And you also seem to notice, like, as she does this, that sort of frenetic edge to her seems to calm down, but Korrin's the only one that notices the change because Korrin's the only one that noticed it to begin with. Also, your arm is tingling now. So what do the rest of you do?
Sword, Ignio. Dark green flame, stab. You are now biting, friend. Stop it.
Give me the roll.
18.
How much damage does that do?
3.
Let's say you step forward and you slash her across the back, and since it's radiating with divine energy, she screams, drops Korrin's arm, and just sort of staggers back and scuttles back into the darkness and just kind of like hunches down, like she's trying to make herself appear smaller and just keeps trying to scooch away.
So she just bit Korrin, and so I'm gonna bite her.
Okay.
I use my thing to make weapons. I turn like my mouth in like a giant bear trap, and just scuttle after her, just crunching the bear trap at her till I can reach her.
Roll a 20.
12.
You chomp her. You chomp her real good. Where are you going for?
Oh, you know, the ankles.
Oh, like a chihuahua.
Ankle bite.
Yeah.
You have chomped and like latched onto her feet because as you were coming towards her, she freaked out and fell backwards and was like scrambling back. And you're able to like get her feet, and she's like, "No, just leave me alone."
It is still rusty.
As she tries to like kick away, she is able to like pull one of her feet out of your mouth, but it leaves like a scratch mark in her ankle. It's not bleeding, but you can see the scratch mark.
Oh, that's unsettling.
She's looking rough.
She wants to suck your blood.
She's a starving vampire that was... Just leave me alone. Just go away, please. Just leave me alone. If you're gonna kill me already, please. She is continuing to try and get away. She's like, just leave me alone. If you're gonna kill me, just do it already, please.
Is that what you want?
Who are you? What are you? Are there more of you?
My name is Sarah, and I didn't want to be here. It was just... I used to be a tailor, and then someone grabbed me, and he turned me, and then he left me down here, said something about, like, the last one disappointed him, and I'll have to do better. I don't want to be like this, and I don't want to be here. She's no longer struggling to get away. You still have her foot in your mouth, and her foot is now getting very clean, I'm assuming.
Ew.
I don't like that image, but yeah.
Oh.
Well, that is a pickle, Sarah.
I'm still suspicious, so I'm not letting go, but I'm not just killing her yet.
I don't have anything that can cure vampirism.
Yeah, would we know if killing the guy who turned her would do anything? Or probably not. I don't know if I've encountered vampires before.
I guess roll me a 20.
10. So a tough choice.
You don't know anything, or you think you know something, but it's incorrect.
I know nothing.
Yeah, it's not something that was ever of interest or import to you, so... I mean, you might have thoughts and ideas for things that work with other things that might work with this, but you don't know anything for sure. But the good news is you don't have wildly incorrect information.
I know things about the dead, not the not dead.
And Philomena, what did you get?
8.
On a whim, I rolled and I got a 17, but that doesn't mean anything for Punk Bubbles, probably.
Philomena, you get the same hard choice. You either know nothing, or what you think you know is probably not accurate.
Nothing.
You've got nothing. I'll say, Punk Bubbles, something you know is... You don't know why you know this. It's really funny that you're the only one that knows in the group. Vampires don't just have to feed on human blood, then there's also, like, other things that can give them what they need until, like, they're able to get control of that hunger. For some reason, coconut milk works really well for vampires. And, like, once she gets to a certain point, like, you can tell she's starving right now. So if she's having a heart, that's why she basically has little control over herself.
Can I roll for coconut?
Roll to see if you have coconuts.
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
9.
You either have a similar kind of melon, or the coconut you have is dry. It's like a husk.
I hand her a pineapple. Like I spit her leg out of my mouth, look mildly apologetic, and just hand her a pineapple.
Takes it and just kind of holds it.
What are you doing? Fruit?
PB holds a thumbs up.
I don't understand. Why? Why do you have a pineapple?
Hey, Punk Bubbles, give me another 20.
Yeah, Korrin is very confused right now.
17.
So, she seems confused, but she's like very like tentatively like just goes to like just take a bite of the pineapple. And at first she's like looks completely unconvinced. And then it's like her eyes light up and she just doesn't let go of the pineapple.
Did that work?
Yeah, apparently pineapple also works.
How good is your ability to get fruit, I guess?
So really all vampires need is tropical fruit punch.
But apparently, yeah. She was told absolutely. She's like, I know absolutely nothing. I didn't know there were other options, but no. Starts like picking it apart, like actually eating it like you're supposed to, because it's actually more comfortable. She's becoming calmer now.
Pineapples always calm me down, personally, so.
Cool as a cucumber and calm as a pineapple.
If the rest of you would like to roll to see if you know anything else about vampires.
Why not?
Any other useful information? Because that was a little bit more like hyper-specific. Not many people would know about it kind of thing, but just general vampire lore.
I got a 17 this time.
I had an 18 this time. What the hell?
Okay.
The pineapple jogged your memories.
The pineapple solves all!
The magic of pineapple.
Magic pineapple. So I'll say between the two of you, things you know include there have been recorded incidents. Philomena, you probably learned this from Foster, because when she found out about this, it was absolutely fascinating that there have been instances when people infected with vampirism, if they're able to get control of their hunger with a substitute, they can lead relatively normal lives. I mean, they're still going to be primarily nocturnal. Sometimes it depends on what kind of vampire you are. The rules are a bit iffy. But she should be able to sustain herself on this very unlikely source of blood substitute for a while. Sometimes if people aren't willing, it makes it a little easier to curb the bloodlust. You know, she hasn't fed a lot. So it could be very possible that with some help from people that can help her, like, get enough fruit and pineapple to survive and possibly find other things, that there are ways for her to have a relatively normal life. Whether or not the person that turned her and stuck her here is going to be happy about that, it's a totally different question.
You just need to keep your blood sugar up.
Tropical fruits?
Stick with some natural sources.
The person who did this to me didn't tell me anything, and he hasn't really been back since. I don't know why. Apparently, he said something about, like, he did this, he had someone else here, and then they got, like, caught in this weird curse thing, but they were kind of doing all right with that, with the help of their thrall, but then something went wrong with the thrall because they didn't do it right, and then she got killed by a bunch of adventurers. I mean, I kind of remember hearing a story with that weird house that was outside of town, but it's not there anymore, so I don't know why I'm here, but if I can get more if what you're saying is true, I can just kind of maybe eventually disappear. I mean, there's a lot of tunnels down here.
I don't know that you'll find much fruit in tunnels, but yeah.
That was a very meandering explanation.
You get the feeling that she just kind of picked up from, he might have been ranting at her in her direction about something, so she didn't get as much of an explanation as he was just venting to her.
Cool.
But she seems much calmer now and just kind of looks very apologetically at Ukraine. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about all of that. Kind of lost it there a bit.
So is there a specific direction you were supposed to protect? Because I'm pretty sure that might be the way we need to go.
Yeah.
No.
No.
It was just...
Lovely.
There was a thing.
A thing?
A thing.
Yeah, she pulls this little... It's like a little stone figure that looks like it might have been broken off of something else. And she just holds it out to you, Philomena. This was part of something, and he took it to make it not work, I think. And I think you'll know what to do with this.
I take it.
No. I want to take a look at that.
I attempt to take it, and Korrin stops me.
It's like, wait. What is this? I would like to use my Memories of Stone ability.
Oh.
For 3 AP, if I encounter a stone monument, like a mountain, canyon, or statue, I may touch it to channel its ancient wisdom. I must tell the stone a story about my family, a memory of a gathering or a holiday. Give this story at the table, so I have to tell you all. You get a story. The monument reciprocates my offering by sharing its wisdom. I sense whether this world is real and natural, or some kind of machination. I sense whether there are any long-lost monuments beneath the surface, like hidden temples, ancient vaults, or perhaps the rest of this statue. I vaguely sense the most powerful lost artifact in this world and the region where it might be located.
Cruel.
So there's a lot
irony.
there. So Korrin just grabs this little stone lantern and is like, oh, you look just like a lantern that my father used to light on the night of the solstice in the winter, so let us know that the light was always there, even when we couldn't see the sun, and the cold and dark was only going to last for so long. You are a light to guide our way.
As you're saying this story, and holding this and staring at it, you feel like another presence of another being just sort of brushing up against your mind, and you see this being a part of something bigger, part of a carving, and you see that the carving has actually been removed, fully intact, but it was removed from its original place for safekeeping. But it belonged to a deity. It was a sort of a symbol a larger symbol. There are probably multiple symbols, but it is of the goddess of the underground. The one who takes care of all of those who live under the earth, who travel under the earth. It's a symbol of someone who spent much time watching over all and keeping all safe. And it took so much to keep all hidden until the war was over that it's almost like she fell into a sleep. She's been trying to wake up, but something broke pieces of it off. There were 2 pieces broken off. Possibly by, thieves trying to just, steal things. You're not entirely sure why. But there were 2 pieces broken off and hidden. And one was left with Sarah, because figured even if someone did manage to best her, they wouldn't question. Also, Who goes down to the bottom of a mine shaft trying to find a vampire?
Well, he didn't have to try to find the vampire. It was just there.
There was a catastrophe.
There
Y'all
was a
rolled real bad.
double catastrophe.
Also, you also get a sense of where that carving is now, and it's somewhere above ground in the town.
I think this is what we were sent to grab. Thank you. Will you be alright if we leave you here?
Yeah, I think so. This should hold me over for a while. Holds up a half-eaten pineapple. I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but maybe I can find a way to get somewhere else, or...
Find more pineapples?
I mean, if you can find someone in the town that wouldn't mind delivering pineapples to a mine shaft, I can, like, pay them, and there's some special stuff down here. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
So, wasn't the entrance directly across the street from, like, a bookstore?
Yes.
Obviously, we gotta pick up, like, Vampirism for Dummies or whatever.
Just drop it down the elevator.
Yeah.
Hello. Here you go.
Just, like, before you leave, buy a big carton of pineapples and get Emma to set up a deal with the fruit dealer. Or get her to get her parents to do it.
Yeah, just have a 6-year-old buying a crate of pineapples. Like, what's this for? I gotta go drop it down a mine shaft. It's fine.
It's for my friend Sarah.
Okay, kid. Sure. So long as your parents know where you are.
Yeah, they're used to it. Skips off.
What a concerning child.
She was, for some reason, being called by the goddess of the underground, so that's a thing.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true.
But underground places are important. That is where all who were not gods hid during the war.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna head back up and go find Emma?
Yeah? I mean, I guess. I don't really know what else to do.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, so Sarah walks off with her pineapple to go be somewhere away from people and figure out how she's going to get more of this and what she wants to do now.
Okay.
Just an awkward little wave as she walks away.
I imagine the pineapple just kind of looks pruny now because you drank it.
She drank just enough to have enough self-control to just start eating it, but it does look a little kind of dried out. She's like picking it apart and eating the pieces. She's walking a little steadier now too.
Well, I guess we go find Emma now.
Yes. We'll go tell a 6-year-old just about the only person who's going to believe what just happened.
Yeah. That's not incorrect.
Your DM has trouble believing it too, but the dice wanted to tell a story, and that's pineapples are magic.
Pineapple is magic.
Pineapple. It satisfies vampires because it eats you back.
And coconut milk.
And coconuts,
Yeah.
I guess.
So you get back on the elevator and just take this long ride back up. I'm not going to make you roll again because you rolled really well the first time, so you know what to do.
And also, Punk Bubbles ate all the rust off of it.
He ate all the rust off of the bottom and slurped it off the gears, and it's running a lot smoother now.
Well, that certainly happened.
It certainly did.
Punk Bubbles is your usual retort to anything happening in your vicinity violence.
How does Punk Bubbles respond to that?
They did it first.
Violence? I don't know the meaning of the word.
They're just gonna look at you blankly. Like what's the question?
I don't know what I expected with that question. I don't really know what to expect from you at all in general, I think.
I think with that, the Punk Bubbles blink for the first time.
Somehow that's more unsettling.
Yeah, because they're translucent, so we could probably still see the eyes
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
beneath us. Oh, okay. Like,
Yeah.
oh my.
And there's like there is a delay on each eye. It's not simultaneous. It's very slow.
I don't think I should have any expectations any further so long as I'm with either of you.
That's fair.
No more asking why. Now we ask why not.
A good question to ask. As the elevator clunks up to the top.
We continue, and yes, and.
A good practice. Unless someone's asking bad questions. As you exit, you see Emma just comes skipping up from where she was in the bookstore. Did you do it? Did you find it? How did it go? What was down there?
It was dark.
Ooh.
It was creepy.
We fed a woman a pineapple.
What?
That too. That is it. Yes.
Sorry, I ruined your story, but I would like to continue on.
Oh, she just immediately grabs your hand, Philomena, and starts like walking
Okay.
in a direction, just kind of like pulling you along. And she's like, "What was she doing down there?"
Her best.
Valid.
I picture she just keeps like asking questions, and you keep giving vague answers, and she's very excited and happy.
I am once again head on a swivel looking for Mr. Hoodie.
Roll a 20.
10.
I know what I want my tough choice to be, but I'm not sure if I want you to know the answer to it, because that would be more dramatic.
Well, I have to choose, so...
You think you see them, but they're not there. Or you don't see them, but they're closer than you realize.
Let's hype up the panic. Let's do the first one. I think I see them, but they're not there.
As you're looking, doing a scan of the crowd, you see a flash of something, of like someone in dark cloth passing between some people. And at this point, the marketplace is a lot more crowded.
Mm-hmm.
Occasionally, you see like this flash of movement that you think might be them, but you are not sure. Because there's no way they can be in that many places at once unless they have backup. And Emma is just very determinedly guiding you in a direction. Philomena and Pump Bubbles, you're not sure where that direction is going. Korrin, roll me a 20.
14.
You quickly realize where she's leading you. Thanks to that memory that you saw, she's leading you to where the rest of the carving is. You're not sure how she knows where it is, but she's just very confidently, like, weaving through crowds, ducking through alleys, until you reach this very old building, possibly one of the oldest buildings here. And she's like, yeah, let's go around this way. And she starts, like, pulling you around to the side.
I'm just going with it. She knows what she's doing, I guess. I don't know, she's 6.
Yeah. Just looking at the building, seeing what the architecture's like.
Definitely built sometime after the war, but it's still an older building. It's pretty impressive. Eve's Hollow started out small, but you figured this building has been there since the version of the city you are now in was founded, and since it got the name Eve's Hollow. And she just leads you in this little side door. And Philomena, give me another 20.
4.
Is anyone else looking for mysterious black hooded figure? Or
Oh, absolutely not.
fair?
PB has already forgotten.
I'm mostly looking at the building, but I can see if anything catches my eye as suspicious. I also rolled a 4, never mind. Nope, I'm just looking at the building. That's all I see.
So I'll say, yeah. Korrin, you don't see anything. Philomena, just before you go into the door, you do one last look out, and you make direct eye contact before the door shuts between you. And Emma just keeps pulling you along, yammering along about how, most people think this place was named Eve's Hollow. The name Eve came after the person who founded it, but it wasn't named after her, it was named by her, because the person who helped her found it, because with all the underground stuff. And did you know that, just keeps yammering, yeah.
Uh-huh. Really? Fascinating.
And at some point in the rant, she drops a hint at the fact, and the person that these belong to, as she holds up a similar little stone lantern, she's the one that helped the person who founded this place find to this place, because it would be a safe place to stay, because there's also places to hide, because sometimes there's monsters around, and it's her name that this place is named after. Isn't that cool? Also, can I have the other one?
You had that the whole time and you couldn't tell us what we were looking for?
I didn't know. I just knew there was another thing. I'm 6. What do you expect from me?
Here you go.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go take this and put it back where it's supposed to go. Y'all need to go that way. And points down the hallway. There's a door, 2 doors down. If you go, you'll be able to find a place where you can get to an underground secret way out. I think if you take that way, you can get out of town without whatever thing is following you. Eve will make sure you get out safe. She says this with just the most profound confidence ever.
Okay.
I guess we'll go then. Good luck on your quest.
Punk Bubbles, realizing that means we're saying goodbye, looks sad. It's like a magenta, and just hands her another knife.
Oh, did I get to keep both of them?
Yeah.
Woo! Skips off down the hall with the knife and the statues before anyone can stop her.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Thank you!
Don't tell your parents it was us. Or maybe no,
I
no,
won't.
no. That might be worse.
I mean, you don't know what she's gonna end up telling them.
Nope.
She's gone. And Philomena, that figure saw you. You have directions to get out, but you're not sure how much time you have to be able to get out. As you hear the distant sound of a door opening coming from behind you.
Go. Now.
Now?
Now.
Alright, lead the way.
Take off down the hallway.
Yep. Following the 6-year-old's directions as best we can.
As quietly as we can as well.
Yes.
Roll me a 20. Either everyone or just one person can. To be able to get there quickly and quietly without being spotted.
19?
We'll take it.
Yep.
Punk Bubbles is just zoom. You just slide.
But I also look sad the whole way.
Oh. Oh, look, we're running after a rolling barrel again.
How nostalgic.
So Philomena and Korrin, what'd y'all get?
11.
13.
Okay, so you are maybe not quite as quiet as you want to be, but as far as you can tell, nothing is following you as you hurry to catch up with Punk Bubbles, who is just sliding and somehow not leaving a trail behind.
Well, at least that's good. I was worried about that.
I feel like maybe Punk Bubbles is actually following up the rear and just cleaning up any trace that we're leaving, has a slime trail going behind the barrel as basically a Roomba.
Just licking the floor as I go. What?
You're just slurping up their trail.
You didn't ask me to do that. I just started doing that, and it has nothing to do with hiding our trail either. I just felt like licking the floor, I guess.
You get to the door, get in, close the door behind you, and you're in this mostly empty room. It's not dusty, so that's good. So you won't have to worry about leaving any trails in the dust. So let's get another 20 to see if we can find that secret entrance. As you start searching for how to get out.
Woo, 18.
14.
Korrin, you spot it first, and do you want to describe what does this secret door to the secret exit look like?
Secret tunnel.
Let's say, since this is an older building central to the city, it's probably been pretty ornamental at one point. So there's a bunch of tapestries on the wall depicting a nice outdoor scene. So I just running through, look at it, and it's like, that tapestry has a door on it, so I'm gonna go behind that one. Go check behind there. It's like, they wouldn't. No, they would.
Whoever last used this room had a hard time remembering, so they had to move the one with the door on it in front of the door.
I mean, same.
So you find the doorway and start scrambling down this tunnel. Say you're able to find a torch and get it lit so you're not in total darkness, otherwise you would be in total darkness. Korrin, you're probably the one that's able to find it, because cats have dark vision.
Yeah. And we probably don't have time to switch around the tapestries.
Not really, no, but this looked like a large building with lots of rooms and doors, and you're 95% sure that the person won't know which door you went in. And you start heading down this tunnel, and there are moments where things start to branch off, but I'll say you're able to see similar markings to the ones you found in the mine shaft, and every time you start to... I will do a minor retcon. Before she ran off with her knives, Emma said, just remember, whatever you do, follow the straight line. If you follow the straight line, you'll get to where you're going. And Eve will do what she can to cover your steps and keep you safe in the dark. Just, you gotta go. And then she got the knife, and it's like, yay, knives, and skipped off. So with that, you start your trek through the darkness and this secret exit with the goddess of the underground helping to guide your steps. And probably going to be a couple days before you all come out, but you are able to make it out safely without that figure catching up with you. So do we talk about anything in particular on the long walk?
Just the most lame, longest game of I Spy.
A little bit of that, a little bit of like swapping folk tales, different songs. Keeping quiet to not cause like too much noise, but you notice it's not all that echoey around where y'all are. And occasionally you're able to find some like pools of water, mushrooms that are not deadly. Maybe some that are questionably deadly that Punk Bubbles enjoys.
Beat me to it.
Stick some of those in my pouch. These might come in handy sometime.
Roll me a 20. I imagine you keep thinking about that figure, that moment when you made eye contact.
7.
Every once in a while, there'll be a moment when you keep following the mark that is a straight line, and you swear you see them out of the corner of your eye as you round a corner. And feels like they're haunting you a little bit, even though they're not actually there. You're not sure how they found you. Well, I will say, you get the feeling they were looking for you, but you don't know exactly why or how they found you.
Yeah, I don't like that. I, in fact, hate that.
But you were able to escape them. And if you don't know where the hell you're going, good luck for them trying to figure out where the hell you're going.
Yeah, but I didn't know where I was going in the first place, so now... How did they find me? I hate that. I hate that.
If y'all want to talk and try and figure it out.
Did we feel it go off when she tried the protection spell in the monastery?
I'll say at least Philomena was aware that it drew something's attention. It did not go as planned. So I feel like that could be a logical conclusion that there was a connection to that.
Well, what's done is done. We can only deal with it. What's your favorite flower?
Punk Bubble pulls out a bag of flour.
Love the enthusiasm. Not quite what I was going for, but thank you, Peavy. Come on, little one. You have to have one that you like. What grew around your home?
I have to say, I'm not particularly well versed in flower names. There were these whitish pink flowers, sort of grew on bushes. The kids would make flower crowns out of them sometimes. Bloomed in spring and early summer.
Hold on. And Korrin's just gonna dig in their bag and pull out some seeds. Just kind of looking for these might do. And using command nature, have the seeds bloom into little azalea flowers. Here.
You now have a little bouquet of flowers. Which might make you feel better. It might also make you feel sad. But you now have a little bouquet in this very dark place, so...
Just take a big sniff. It might help you calm down.
Seeing that we are trading gifts, Punk Bubbles then handed Korrin just all the other ingredients for making a cake.
Thank you. I'm not very good at baking. Fur gets everywhere, but thank you. Wait, do you like a flower?
I pick up a rock and I give it to Punk Bubbles.
Punk Bubbles looks just so happy.
Yes. Very easy to entertain.
It's true.
This is adorable. I kind of picture this as you're sitting around ready to rest for the night, ? It's a little hard to tell time down here.
Yeah, Korrin will just grow Punk Bubbles a nice long-stemmed rose with heavy thorns on it. Like, here, you might enjoy this.
Punk Bubbles puts the rose where its ears would be. And just kind of sticks it there so it's poking out of the lid of the barrel.
Aww.
Like he tucked it behind its ears. And then does the same with the rock on the other not ear.
I just picture that, like, a little bit of goop comes out and, like, just holds the rock in place. Same with the rose.
Very nice.
That's adorable.
Wonderful.
Very pretty.
Is Punk Bubbles currently doing the two-legged walk thing or the four-legged walk thing, or are you just kind of rolling?
Two-legged.
Okay.
That is the default.
Okay.
Just a little waddly lad.
Oh yeah, he waddling.
So after a couple of days, you finally get to the point where it looks like there is an exit. As you open the door that takes a little work to get open because it hasn't been used in a long time, you find yourself in the middle of the woods. Very far away from Eve's Hollow, but you have no idea where you are. And we'll see what happens next time.
Excellent.
Thank you for listening to The Rise and Fall of Gods, and stay tuned to find out what happens next. If you don't want to wait, you can get early access to this and all of our other shows by supporting our Patreon at patreon.com/pseudonymsocial. The Rise and Fall of Gods is a Quest actual play DM'd and produced by Brianna Jean, featuring Casey Glover as Philomena, Emily as Korrin, Lex as Punk Bubbles, Rise and Fall of Gods is part of Pseudonym Social, a creative podcast network changing reality one story at a time. If you enjoy our show, please leave us a review on your preferred podcasting platform and tell your friends about us. To find out more information about this and our other shows, check out our website at pseudonymsocial.com.